Not long ago during football season, actually was the young man, was he from Texas? Is that where he came from? He was from Texas and he was in town because he wanted to be a coach for BSU, and Coach Pete had him on the sidelines and everything. Now obviously the team is donating their time for that, but there are some expenses involved. I'm assuming airfare, hotel, and stuff like that. Is that what Make-A-Wish covers?
Absolutely. The expenses of a wish, the total cost of most of our wishes is about $6,500. But that's, that does bring the family. For example, with Stephen's wish, they had 4 family members that came from San Antonio to Boise State here, and then they stayed in Boise for 3 days, so they had time with the team, and then they also got to do some other things in town.
That's really cool. Alana was asking how many Justin Biebers have you?
Yeah, because you say like how can I meet, and I think I would even choose Justin Bieber. So how many of those?
It's not as many as you think, but we have a lot of times with the sports teams where they want to meet, like a sports team like the Green Bay Packers, and they want to go be a 49er for a day.
Make-A-Wish Foundation's Great Polar Bear Challenge. It's tomorrow morning. Ring in 2011. We're going to throw Jesse James from the Midday Show. We're going to throw him in the water.
I think we can take him.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you get one leg, I get the other, and we'll just dip them in.
Absolutely. This is going to be cool. You can register the day of tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. out at Lucky Peak, the marina there. Moxie Javan Shinnon is where we are right now, and we're going to be here till 10 o'clock. You can come by and do that in person. Or check out the website, idaho.wish.org. It's Randy and Alana on Wow Wish. You wonder, who are these people, these little Make-A-Wish elves who work behind the scenes to grant these wishes, and you assume it must be all these people must work for Make-A-Wish or whatever, and they travel all over the world to do this. Well, no, these are volunteers from our community who live here and are working on granting wishes. Darren is one of the volunteers who is actually a wish granter, and you're working on 2 wishes right now. Can you tell us what kind of things kids are wishing for that are involved in this program, Darren?
There can be a variety of things, that we have different ages that we deal with. The young children, they want to be princesses, or some of them want to Legoland, places they want to go, things they want to do. There's a very, very wide array of things that the children can ask for.
Now, Darren got started with the Polar Bear Challenge as actually a water skier out there on New Year's Day, and then through the years you got more and more involved with Make-A-Wish. What is it about volunteering with Make-A-Wish that keeps bringing you back year after year to not only take part in the Great Polar Bear Challenge, but also be a wish granter?
This is a wonderful organization. I have really enjoyed working with Make-A-Wish of Idaho, and they asked me to participate in helping put the Polar Bear Challenge together each year, and being a part of that has been very rewarding. And so this year I was asked if I would consider being a wish granter, and I got my wife involved, and we thought, this would really be something fun to do. Not only, is it rewarding, but it's also enjoyable to see the smiles, and we go out and we actually help put things together and set up the wish that is the request. So we get to see the excitement and the big smiles.
As we learn more and more about Make-A-Wish, and I guess I didn't really know a lot about the organization. You kind of know what Make-A-Wish is just by watching it on TV.
25 years we found out.
Yeah, and I always used to think it was a last wish. Like, this is the last time this kid will ever get to do that. That's not necessarily the case. And we were talking to Taurine earlier, and she said this is just something that kids have to look forward to.
Absolutely. We're dealing with life-threatening illnesses. It's just something that we go out and try to give some excitement to a child that may have a really rough, if they're going through possibly chemotherapy, or they spend time in the hospital for long periods of time, and we're doing something to try to get that smile out of them and get them happy, and it's not necessarily anything other than trying to give them something that really excites them.